You just landed in America. Two suitcases, no friends, no clue what to say. And tomorrow morning, you gotta figure out everything. I know this feeling because I've been there. And today, I'm walking you through your first week, day by day, situation by situation, chunk by chunk. By the end of this, you're gonna know exactly what to say when you step off that plane. Let's go. Okay, so here's the situation. You just moved to America. Maybe for work, maybe for school, maybe for a fresh start. Doesn't matter why. What matters is this. You're standing in your new apartment. Empty rooms, new address. Nobody knows you yet. And you're thinking, okay, now what? I'm gonna tell you exactly what. I'm taking you through 7 days. The 7 most important days of your new life. And I'm giving you the chunks you need for each one. Real situations, real conversations, real English. Day 1. You gotta eat. You gotta find a grocery store. You gotta figure out how things work here. So you walk into a supermarket, and immediately someone asks you something. Let me give you the chunks you're gonna hear and the chunks you're gonna use. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? I'm looking for bread. Do you have this in a smaller size? Where's the checkout? Can I use a credit card? Do you need a bag? No bag, thanks. I'm all set. Keep the change. Have a good one. See? 10 chunks and you just survived your first grocery run. You got food. You made it happen. But wait, there's more to day 1. Because you gotta set up your apartment. And that means phone calls. You need internet, electricity, maybe a phone plan. And Americans use these chunks on the phone. Hi, I'd like to set up service. I just moved in. My address is. When can someone come out? What's the earliest available? How much is that per month? Is there a setup fee? Can I get that in writing? Thanks for your help. I'll be waiting for that. Boom! Day 1. You got food, you set up utilities, you're functioning. Day 2. Now you gotta explore your neighborhood, figure out where things are. And that means talking to strangers. This is where most people freeze, but not you, because I'm giving you the confidence chunks right now. Excuse me, I'm new around here. Do you know where the nearest coffee shop is? How far is it from here? Can I walk there? Which way should I go? Is it safe at night? Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. You've been so helpful. Have a great day. And just like that, you're connecting. You're not just surviving, you're building your new life. But here's where it gets interesting. You go to that coffee shop and you gotta order, not like a tourist, like someone who lives here. Can I get a medium coffee? Room for cream, please. Actually, make that iced. For here or to go? To go, thanks. What's your name for the order? How much do I owe you? Do you take Apple Pay? Thanks, keep the change. See you around. You just became a regular. On day 2. Day 3. Time to handle the boring stuff. Bank account, social security number maybe, official documents. This is where English gets formal. But don't worry, I got you. I'd like to open an account. What do I need to bring? I have my passport. Is that enough? How long does it take? When will I get my card? Can I set up online banking? What's the monthly fee? Is there a minimum balance? Perfect. Let's do it. Done. You're officially set up in America. Bank account, check. Day 4. This is the fun day. You're gonna make your first friend. Maybe at the gym, maybe at a park, maybe in your building. And you're gonna use these chunks. Hey, I'm new here. I just moved in last week. Still figuring everything out. Do you live around here? How long have you been here? Any tips for someone new? That's really helpful, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around. We should grab coffee sometime. Here's my number. And boom, you just made a connection, not a transaction, a real human connection. Day 5. You gotta deal with a problem because something always goes wrong. Maybe your internet isn't working. Maybe your package got lost. Maybe your apartment has an issue and you need chunks to fix it. Hi, I'm having an issue with. It's not working properly. I tried restarting it. When can someone come look at it? This is pretty urgent. Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Can you walk me through it? Okay, I'll try that. Let me know if that doesn't work. Thanks for your patience. Problem-solving mode activated. You're not helpless. You're handling it. Day 6. Time to explore. Go somewhere new, try something different, live a little. Maybe you take the bus for the first time. Maybe you go to a museum. Maybe you just wander. Here are the chunks you need. How much is a ticket? Where does this bus go? Does it stop at? How long does it take? Can I get a transfer? What time is the last bus? Excuse me, is this seat taken? Do you mind if I sit here? This is my stop. Thanks, have a good one. You're navigating like you've been here forever. Day 7, 1 week in, and you're gonna celebrate. Maybe you treat yourself to a nice dinner. Maybe you call home and tell everyone you made it. Maybe you just sit in your apartment and realize something incredible. You did it. You moved to a new country. You survived the first week. And you did it in English. But here's the real magic. Those 70 chunks I just gave you, they're not just for your first week, they're for your first year. 'Cause here's the secret. Daily life in America doesn't get more complicated. It gets more familiar. The same chunks you used on day 1 at the grocery store, you're gonna use them again on day 30, day 60, day 100. The chunks you used to make your first friend, you're gonna use them to make 10 more friends. The chunks you used to solve that problem, you're gonna use them for every problem that comes up. That's the beauty of chunks. They're not one-time use, they're lifetime tools. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one day from this video, just one. The day that feels most relevant to you right now. Maybe you're about to move and day 1 is urgent. Maybe you're already there and day 4 is what you need. Doesn't matter. Pick one day, write down those 10 chunks, say them out loud, 3 times each, right now. Because here's what I know. Moving to a new country is hard. Learning a new language is hard. Starting over is hard. But you know what's harder? Doing it without the right tools. Doing it without knowing what to say. Doing it alone. And you're not alone anymore. Because we're here. This community is here. And we're all figuring this out together. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your story? Did you just move? Are you about to move? Are you still planning? Drop a comment and tell me which day you're on. Or tell me what situation you're struggling with that I didn't cover. Grocery shopping, making friends, dealing with landlords, handling emergencies. Tell me what you need. Because next week's video, it's coming from your comments. This channel is yours, your journey, your challenges, your success. Hit subscribe if you're serious about living in America or living anywhere in English. Because we're doing this together. One chunk at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. I'm Mark. This is English Flow. And your first week in America just got a whole lot easier. Now go practice those chunks. Drop that comment. and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome home.